there, chat? What's going on? You'd be correct. There's nothing on the screen at this current point in time. You know, these new wings and such. Still getting used to them. I'm a little stuck up here, so you might need to give me an extra minute or two to get down there. I'm working on it. All right. I'm getting there. See, I'm getting there. We're working on it, damn it. Little bit more. See, I got the nice clawed feet now. I actually have the toe beams and such. It's nice stuff. Won't be doing this every time though, because putting on all of these things, these trackers and such, it takes a bit of doing. All right, let me fly down a little bit closer here. No, you can't have the booty cheeks. Not yet. We're getting there though. Soon. Now the like I said, the wings are still a bit of an adjustment. But look at this. Yeah, you've got groin right now. You've got some very fancy legs and such. But look at this. Your Manticore has finger tracking. Give us groin. You want groin. You really want groin of all things. Fine. There you go. You get one magical groin area. Are you pleased with your decision at this point? Is this everything you dreamed of? Well, here it is. All your hopes and dreams right there. All right, let me flap these wings a little bit more and get turned around here. A little bottom of the tail. Yep, there you go. There's them booty cheeks. Are you pleased with them? Are you pleased with the booty cheeks that you finally got to see? I'm hoping so, anyhow. All right, I think I'm getting the hang of these wings. Hold on. There we are. All right. Still a little awkward. Still, trying to stick the landing here, but we're getting there. All this nice little jacket area. They even got my necklace. Very well done here. You will notice, however, I have two zippers for whatever reason. I don't know why the jacket has two zippers, but it does. And that's where we're at with that. Hold on, I'm getting a little twisted here. There we go. You clipped that of all things? Okay, you know what? That was deserved. Hi, Chad. How you doing? You finally get to see my face again. More groin? Really? Really? I don't think you need more groin. How are you all doing? Hopefully fairly well. You heard me. You don't need more groin. All right. Oh, let me get landed here. All right. Yeah. There we go. Wings are put away. Yeah, I'm not giving away dick. I gotta, you gotta charge a premium for that. Let me find my seat. By God. Get reoriented here a little bit. Well, it has been quite the adventure getting here. But hi. This is the new 3D model. And it's going to take some getting used to, but, I'm working on it. He's a very handsome lad. But, wow, it took so long to get here. Hi, Retro. How you doing? See, I even got the fingy tracking. Can track all these beans at once. Still having a little bit of calibration to do, but 3D beans, absolutely. You might have missed it just a little bit ago, but I actually have wings now. Well, I've had wings. I have functional wings now. So that's pretty damn cool. And I have a resting position for them, just in case, I want to free up a little bit of space over here with you guys. I know, right? It is very fancy. If I randomly pause, sometimes I'm trying to do a few calibrations before things get too far out of sync. But again, all of this is new. It's going to be a brand new crazy ass process getting used to everything. But just a brief introduction for anyone who is not familiar with me already. My name is Crypto_Manticore. I used to be an archaeologist about 100 odd years ago, but touched the wrong particular artifact, and things really went batshit sideways. So we're making the best of it now, and I'm catching up on modern life through gaming. Most of that ends up being puzzle games or Castlevania, Metroidvania type style. But we have fun. And yeah, you can kind of see it back there, but let me turn a little bit to the side. I have a tail now. This is the first model that's actually had the damn thing. So my spiky boy back there is finally part of the model. And it's pretty fucking great. So that's what she said. That is what she said. Anywho, let me show off a couple of the toggles, right? You see, you have to calibrate a little bit more, but it moves very well. The main thing that I want to make adjustments on is how much the mouth moves. He doesn't quite always respond as much. To get this level of reaction, I'm having to kind of exaggerate my my facial expressions a little bit just to get him to open his mouth. But one other detail while we're at it, I got them chompers. I got them sharp fangs. This is the full body. You demand toe beans. Okay, you know what? For you, Retro, I will give you the toe beans. Let's fly back up here a little bit. There you go. I have the full toe bean effect. I got them heel beans, I got them toe beans, I got them claws. It's so good though. I know. I love it so much. Hi, Jade.
Wow.
Do you want to see toe beans just a tad more there? That's about as much as I can actually physically twist them. There we go. Are you happy with the toe beans? They even got a little texture on them. On the actual pad parts. Whole stream like this? Absolutely not. Auto mod. Come on. I don't even know why you would block that auto mod. That's... Let me fly back down here though. Zoom out a little bit so y'all can see. I'm getting a little twisted here. Hold on. There we go. Nope. Ignore me for a minute. I'm trying my best. It's a whole new model. We're doing the best we can. But yeah. Hi. Better to show off the groin. Oh my god. As I was saying though, let me show off a couple of the toggles. The wings do really well, don't they? I've been very pleased with them. Really? You unfollowing because I don't have the crotch jiggle physics? There is no pleasing you. Why? Because this is how they are. There's no other way of saying that. That's how they are. You don't have to run away, Jade. We're not doing the jiggle physics. I'm about to show off the toggles. Well, as you can see, Retro was the first to find the new Redeem versions. Congratulations. They are not all there yet, but it's a work in progress. Okay. Oh, I did forget to do the all these bits. Oh. Why are you bonking me? That's so fucking mean. Why are you doing that? Hey, Jolly. Am I gonna have to disable all of the redeems for y'all? Am I gonna have to like smack somebody back here? How violent? Oh, y'all ain't seen shit yet. Hi, Jolly. Hi, Ducky. Hi, Speedy. Why are you threatening me? Okay, thank you for the head rubs. I actually appreciate those. First hydrate is a double. Alright, going down the line. Where's your gun? I have not programmed in a gun yet, but I will work on it. Look amazing. Thank you. It's been a long road getting here. I'm gonna keep on saying that because it keeps on being true. Trace, congratulations on getting third. Retro, congratulations on first. And Jade, congratulations on second. Okay. And if there's a little bit of stuff where I move a little bit weird, as I stated when I began, this is a brand new model, getting used to everything. Better make it a silly gun. Yeah, it'll probably be like a Twitch gun. Twitch Nerf gun. We'll see. I'm wondering why your pants are so tight. The pants are tight because these are the only ones I could find at the black market warehouse that they tried to install above the ruined city. So these are actually a little bit torn up from where my claws down on the toe beans shredded them trying to put my legs through. So the fact I even have like one okay pair is, you know, more than I would have expected when I came up this way. Yeah, I don't have Hulk pants. They don't magically like fix themselves or anything. Captain Tight Pants, sir. Oh, Lord. Okay. Back to where we were. Go up a few of the toggles. Make your own pants or loot from the bandits. See, they have a tendency to have relieved themselves in death by the time that I can feasibly acquire them, so I'm not real encouraged to loot off of people I just dealt with. Yeah, like Dre said, right there. Yep, right there. Right there. Hi, Sketty. Thank you for the lurk. Hi, Lux. Yeah. Looking good, ain't I? It's, again, you're gonna keep on hearing me, like, repeat this like a fucking broken record. It took forever to get here. So I am enjoying this moment of the compliments and such. I really do appreciate it. Y'all don't even know how much I do. Yeah, I take chinchilla dirt baths. I don't really get dirty in the traditional sense. Like a nice little sand bath and I'm good to go. Yeah, you need art of that. Okay, you know what? We'll stick a pin in that one. We'll put it on the board. Jay, don't you fucking headcanon that. Don't do it. Alright. So, before I get sidetracked yet again, let me sit down. I'll show you some of the redeems. It's been a time. Okay, let's load on down a little bit further. Reorient. And let's put these wings away, shall we? Jade, you are one of like 3 people that can magically cue the auto mod every damn time. We don't question the crotch grab. Good. I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not. There's not gonna be any explanation forthcoming. You're just gonna deal with that. You know what? You know what? If y'all really want that level of jiggle physics, I will put it on a donathon goal in the future, and if you guys hit that, I will add those physics. Y'all fucking crazy. That's all I got to say. So, one thing that you've probably noticed already, without me really needing to point it out, and it's one of my absolute favorite features of this entire model, that was a very late addition. But, I mean, yes, the glasses are nice, but no. It's the fact my ears move in response to where I'm looking and such. And if I get mad, they spread out like I'm angry. Red Lobster says I have to wait. Okay. The details are so good. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Actually, a cat confirmed. I mean, Manticore, the next closest family member would be the lion. They are technically big cats. I guess you can count it. Do the clothes have physics or interactions when you touch them? This level does not. Maybe in the future I can see about having some of those added, but it was already quite the endeavor just to get all of this going at the same time. So, some very straightforward ones. I can take off different articles of clothing. So, my bracelets. Ignore the weird wrist. Like I said, we're working on it. Let me stand up for a second here. Bring us back up. And these very nice little artistic chains down here, those were not part of the original model, or design, etc., etc. It is time. It is time. Welcome in, Claude. Ignore the weirdness, you know, time and such. Getting used to new things. Yes, Jade, keep on ignoring some of those things. But yes, my art father decided I didn't have enough quite going. Retro. Why are you making the auto mod so mad? Why the crotch grabs when you get up? I still need to calibrate all of the full body sensors. As they currently stand, they're not 100% accurate, so I'm kind of just adapting as we go. The texture is really nice. I know, right? It gets very detailed on that point. But these nice little change that my art father added, I can also disable those. Then up here, the glasses can also be removed. Not that I ever really want to, but I can take them off. You know, we have that option. And I apologize for the weird angles, but we're working on it. Here's a slightly more advanced one. We can take the jacket off. So, you know, this is a whole thing. Huh. What the fuck is happening there? Do my arms have like an inner layer that... Oh my god, what the fuck? Anywho, I guess I'll just hold my hands like this for right now. Yes, I do have a fairly large chest, all things considered. I honestly thought you couldn't remove the jacket. Well, surprise. Few more magical features that the necklace really doesn't share that often, but it's enabled me to have this one thing. Might be wing poking through. It might be. It's hard to tell. But I can't actually remove it. It's still technically there, but I can turn the necklace off, so it's, you know, invisible for you guys. Can't quite see it like that. Then, of course, my nice little kit decoration down here. This little sextant compass compounded tool. All right, and this is probably the one time that I will do this routine at all, or show off this toggle rather, whatever. I can take my shirt off. But yeah, as you can see, the waist is not exactly how it's supposed to be right now. Jade, you're just gonna have to ignore it for a little bit. That's all I can tell you. I'm putting clothes back on now. So yeah. And anyone, before anyone asks, yes, there is a toggle for the pants. Am I going to hit it? No, because there is nothing to see down there, and Twitch would have my hide. So, we're not hitting that one. I have in fact disabled it. Just for future reference. Yes, really. Y'all in these fucking jiggle physics of theory. I'm trying my best to at least keep this guy stable. Ignore me for a minute. Okay. So, slight bit of a story for this last one. And some of you have probably heard this story before. If you have followed me at all in the past, you probably know that I got started into VTubing in general after watching a whole lot of Porcelain Maid. So, Joel, as he goes by on his channel. And one of the things that he used to do, it's still technically there, but it's been disabled for a long time, is that you do a redeem where you name a type of monster girl, monster person, etc., etc. And on the spot, he would make up a piece of lore about them. So back in the day, I kept on spamming that and spamming that. Eventually, he told me to fuck off, which I don't blame him for one bit. But one of the coolest and cutest ideas that he ever put forth from all that was that when a Manticore first meets someone, to show that they are being friendly and, trying to bridge the gap, etc., etc., they will cover the spikes on their tail. So, let me move to the side here a little bit so you can actually see it. And whoop. You like the tennis balls, chat? I fucking love them. I absolutely love them. And the idea is that from now on, whenever we get a new follower, it's not ready yet, it's not programmed in, it's just something I have for an idea. Whenever we get a new follower, these will automatically go on for about 5 minutes and then toggle back off. Just to show, I'm trying to be friendly. I'm trying to be nice. You need you some tennis balls? I'll see about sending you, a tube of them. But yeah. Alright. We do have one more toggle. But let me, some of y'all might know the lore, but let me confer with the other guy real quick. Let me, really? Okay. He wants the lights turned down before he does his thing, so hang tight for me real quick. We're readjusting again. Yep. All right, hold on. He wants to be dramatic. Turn the damn lights off for this asshole. Okay, all right. All right, chat. I will let him introduce himself. Hang on. Hello, my dear morsels. How are y'all doing? Oh, you think these little tennis balls are gonna be doing anything for you? Protecting you from me at all? It doesn't work like that. Y'all might be his precious denizens, but to me, y'all are just a nice little snack waiting to happen. My morsels of food, if you will. And you may now simply call me the Other. Are we clear? Do we have an understanding? Be good, little boys, girls, and they, thems. I'll be back very soon. Probably when you least expect it. Bye. Okay, I hope he didn't say anything weird to you guys. That was, that's a thing. He's a little strange.
Wow.
Will that be a toggle? You know, we'll see. I guess I can probably let him out for good behavior on occasion. Does he do birthdays? Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't think that's really his scene. Maybe something like a little bit more along the lines of like the Red Wedding? Maybe that would be... Maybe it would be entertainment for that? Maybe? The tennis balls were on the tail while he was doing that. Well, I hate to inform you, but those spikes back there, those can actually just kind of be shot. Yeah, internal pressure and such. So even if there's a tennis ball attached to the end, the next one won't have that. So just a full-on heads up there. If he starts slinging those around, the first volley won't hurt too much, but get to cover. Just get to cover. Retro, why are you walking up for that? Why are you walking up for that? You're gonna practice dueling? Okay, Jade. All right. Okay. He can keep on replacing those for a long time. We've got the whole like Hulk and Bruce Banner thing going on. I can't really control him when he's out, but I've seen what he can do, especially when he gets mad. He can just keep on replacing those things for a long time. Just heads up. Does he have Hulk pants? No, he does not. We do not. The other does not grant me any, special powers or anything. He's just kind of the other personality that can trot on out every now and then. I've heard that thing is used for other things too. You are not wrong. But once again, I can't show that on Twitch. They would not only, bury me, like just murder the channel, they would bury me under the wreckage of every other streamer they've ever banned. Trot out when he can be bothered to. Exactly. All right. So that is all of my fancy dancy toggles and such, but I do have a couple more things I want to hit on real quick, and I do have one surprise still. I'd originally planned for this to be a lot bigger, but for timing reasons and sanity reasons, I just had to kind of like calm it down, narrow the focus a little bit. Would he try to fetch it? No, I wouldn't try to fetch it. I'm not a dog. I put these on out of respect for y'all. I don't need them on my tail. I'm not gonna like run out after them to get them. But let me slide over just real quick, and we're gonna give credit where it's due. So I do have a little tiny story about each of these. If you will indulge me for just a moment. So this is my art father, Leo. It is entirely by chance that I just happened to run into some of his work previously, back when I was active on Twitter. And he seemed very straightforward. I said, hey, I love your art. I would like to, get one of those models eventually. He actually told me, hey, as soon as you are ready, just let me know. That wasn't like he was trying to plug himself or anything. He was just very approachable about the entire ordeal. So when it came time to kind of start planning for a new model, I automatically just went with him. So yeah, my art father, Leosaurus Rex, those are his links over there. Please do go give him a look. If you should make a chat command for your art father, I will be linking him in the sections below in the coming days. That wasn't an immediate thing for tonight, but yeah, I probably will do a command as well. If you go look out on his pages, you will also see that he very recently had let's just say a very high profile success reveal from another streamer. And that's all I'll say on that one. Yeah, Leo, he really had a huge success on that one. And I'm seriously just very grateful for him reaching out that first time. And his story actually connects to the next person. Part of the reason that why this particular model took so long to do is because the first time around, the rigger kind of, I wouldn't say really ghosted, but kind of ghosted me because they were having health problems. I don't blame them one bit. Life is just sometimes the way it is. But one very particular, I guess, bonus to me having had the patience and waited for a while. When my first rigger ran off, I went back to Leo and I was like, hey man, I don't know anybody who really does 3D rigging. Do you have any people in mind that could do this? And by that time, he had made a few other successes and connections of his own. And the words that came out of his mouth, I still have a fucking hard time believing that this all occurred. But he introduced me to Mari, who has some fantastic models herself, but is also a very fucking high-profile rigger. If you've spent any amount of time in the VTubing space, you have probably seen or at least heard of some of her works. She agreed to take on the situation where I'd kind of been left in the dust right there. And the fact that I got to work with her and Leo at the fucking same time, that it was just absolutely batshit insane coincidence. It still blows my mind. But those are also her links there. Please do go check her out. She's got some fantastic models of her own. She does some of her own art. Absolutely fantastic to work with. Would do it again in a heartbeat. And of course, she actually took a little bit more of an advisement role because she was trying to train an assistant at the time. And Tron is the one who actually did a whole lot of the work on this model. A lot of the movement, the wings, the facial expressions, etc., etc. Just, I don't think I could have asked for a more fortunate set of circumstances and, model parents. Really, seriously, kudos to all of them. I am very grateful. I mean, look at all this shit. Look at what they've managed to put together. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. And let's put you all away. And I will slide back over here. So, chat, I have one final little surprise for y'all. I have learned a whole bunch of shit in the past couple weeks about video editing. Jade. Race. Why would y'all go and do that? Y'all know I don't enjoy it. Seems mighty rude. Don't y'all think? Try and play nice. Hi, I'm back. As I was saying, managed to learn quite a bit in the past few weeks. It's all been a culmination leading up to tonight. The problem all the time. Yeah, that is why Automod snipes you. It's true. Yeah, my final surprise of the evening, and I really had to go and learn quite a bit for this particular piece. Hang on just a second. There we are. We're gonna snooze those ads for 5 minutes because this is the final surprise. I welcome you all in to the Ruin City. I made up Discord. I don't know if this particular one will hang around for too long. I will make a more permanent link going forward, but if you would like to join it, you are more than welcome to do so. I am happy to have you in there. I've already loaded up a couple of the art galleries with everything that I have so far. And, you know, I will figure out how to do alerts and such so that y'all can just be, you know, brought into stream that way too. But I hope that you all enjoy. All right. Well, that concludes our broadcast evening. I'm not going to drag you all along any longer. I've got a few things I've got to clean up here in the Ruin City. Few technical adjustments to make, shall we say. But genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here this evening, for joining me. This has been almost 2 years in the making, and it has just been a journey. And I could not have done it without y'all encouraging me along the way. So, thank you. So, I do believe I have a pretty good idea of who we're going to raid over into. Let me just have a look-see here. See if they're still on. Yep, indeed they are. Everything is amazing. Congrats. Well, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate y'all dropping in. Okay. I am going to go ahead and send you on over to Ducky. I know, big surprise. Once again, I'm going to keep on saying it if I keep on rambling. Thank you for being here. I hope that you all have the most wonderful evening. And I'm going to have to, you know, do some more adjustments and add a few more things before we come back around to the next stream. But I hope to see you all again soon. And see you in the Ruin City Discord if you would like to, you know, take part in that. Until next we meet, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.